Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back. Indeed. More Witcher for us today. Hey.
Geralt had to face Aradin, but
How are
could only
you
hope to
all
beat him with the help of
out there in
friends.
TV land?
Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic. So Triss and
Blood and
Geralt
wine?
set out to reconvene the
Continuing
Lodge of
Blood and Wine?
Sorceresses. Avalach too began
Buff,
to lay plans of his own.
Okay, late start.
Hello, everybody. I'm here.
About the late start. Hello, Sea Star. Hello, Jay. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it was, the day started feeling like Monday. Holiday in the U.S. yesterday was, yeah, weird day already. Good to see you. And first, you are Gold Star. So I got stuck on the phone for 3 hours. I didn't expect it to be so long. Shower, food, just had to do some stuff after that too. So here we are. Late start, not too bad. 1 hour late. We'll get 5 hours. Corvo Bianco, that's right. We were here, we got a tour from BB, we beat him at Gwent, we meditated a couple days, and it didn't seem to be enough. Let's meditate another day and see what happens here. So how's your Tuesday going? Bad work is good also. It was not that kind of call. I was the client this time. I had to be on a support call to get the laptop replaced, the Surface Book. So it wasn't with Microsoft, but it was to that end. Anyways, it's basically a really long, boring call that just had to get someone else's boxes checked.
Diddly snaps. My back aches something horrid.
Diddly snaps. Oh, it will be good. It will be replaced now. That is good. BB, how are we doing?
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
We'll look now. We'll look now. A week ago, more than a week ago, we were playing some Witcher, and I was thinking out loud about how cool it would be if we had a place to hang some weapons and paintings and things. I had forgotten there is. It's not all I was imagining, but I also didn't remember that it was even there. There is.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Sounds like a good end to the day. Work done. Food, beer, Witcher, bed. Yeah. Yeah. Paintings. Armor stand. Grab a few things out of our stash. And hang them. We have. What do we have? Iris and Olgierd. Hierarch Hemmelfart. Oh yeah, we're putting those on the walls. Armor. What are we gonna put out there for armor? The new moon armor. That looks pretty sweet. Armor. Trousers. Boots or new moon boots. What else? The ornate robe. That was Vladimir's outfit. The ornate robe. And the ornate boots. Start with that. Were there 3 armor stands? Or Geralt of Rivia's armor. Nah, I don't... Ornate robe. A different ornate robe? New Moon Gauntlets. I missed those. A good Witcher? Yes, yes. Hey, Rex. Boots. Alright, we'll play with these until we decide which ones go on the stand together. Yalmar's sword. Really cool art. Can't use that till 45. Alright, I'm just playing around, but that was... Let's hang those. Soul! Thank you. Host, auto host. There are no trousers to go with that. We have to put some trousers on. Let me just see how this works. If we take it, we put it back. It says which trousers. Let's pretend we were putting those on. Then which boots. Ornate boots. We had 2 pairs boots that were labeled ornate, so they do probably have the same art. Since we can't really see the trousers, it doesn't much matter. The idea was to get Vladimir's outfit there. That said, let's sell that and, you know, fix this. All right. New moon, new moon, new moon. Pretty sweet. That was from Hearts of Stone, right? Hey, Hot Wheels! Good to see you. Doing well? Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been a long time. Cheers! Hope you've indeed been doing well. Paintings. Oh, we were gonna hang paintings. How about something in here? We really want a painting of Olgierd in our bedroom? No, I don't think so. Olgierd and Iris can be over here. This one, Sir Geralt of Rivia's shield, can be hung as a painting? Right. Ah, I love it. Hierarch. Hemmelfart. Ugh. Maybe we don't want to hang that there, and I don't want that in the bedroom, but okay for now. Wanted to hang? Yeah. Other stuff that he put in too. We need more paintings. More paintings, more weapons. I never spent enough time here. When we played Blood and Wine before, it's not like we rushed. I did not spend time here. Trophies. We can do so much stuff. You never bought those paintings in auction? I bought everything at the auction this playthrough. Different auction? What are we talking about? When we were at the auction in Hearts of Stone, I think I bid on everything. They had plenty of coin. But I put paintings into the stash, so as far as I know, I didn't sell any paintings by accident. So, Carrie, which painting are you thinking of? Hey, Chaos! Fist Fighting Championship Trophy. Oh, it's a specific trophy? Ah, we don't just play. It's not the trophies we hang on Roach. I'm not putting animal heads on a shelf. Fist Fighting Trophy. We got that one. What would the other trophies be? It's probably a Gwent trophy. Put the shield away before I sell that. So Geralt of Rivia's shield was under other? Ugh, I don't even want to think about things I might have sold that would been better to keep and stash. That hurts a wee bit. Some nice Blue City light painting. Well, life goes on one way or another. Unnoticeable. Started Hearts of Stone while level 21. I did, or you did? Hi. Got to the painted world of Iris von Everick on Death March. You did.
Message
Howdy.
coming in.
Howdy, howdy.
Patching it through.
Hot Wheels. Thank you for the host, man. Thank you. So Hearts of Stone while level 21. And Hearts of Stone starts at what? 28? We started under-leveled previously. We were better leveled for it this playthrough. What are a couple? Find a couple here. Level 31, 34. So that's on New Game, right? Not New Game Plus. Blood and Wine starts at 34, I think. I already blew by the symbols for the Hearts of Stone stuff. Oh well, don't mind me. I guess I did. New game. So masochistic maybe, but you had fun, right? I guess we're doing a little bit less of the crazy skull fights than we used to. Fewer of those. We're still going after stuff 7, 10 levels up. But not as often. I mean, I'm not doing it deliberately. We're just kind of doing whatever. With the sign build going in. There's been swords, swords, swords. So today, right, we do need to actually decide what we're doing today. I'm going to pay BB to get some more restorations underway. We're going to search the cellar and stuff. Might wait on this to another stream too. You know, I'm on the fence about listening to whiny NPCs be whiny. The idea is that there's some payoff. I noped out of this quest line last time, so we'll do it. There can be only one. We could do that. We could do anything. We could go after some more diagrams. That might be another good warm-up after we do some more renovations. Go after a few more diagrams. We want to... Look, we're level 39.5, and we want to be able to make new gear at 40. Grandmaster gear. So we need the rest of the diagrams. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. You did the Triss quest yesterday? We did. We did. I took it under advisement. We did the quest. Alright, BB, let's talk. I'll stop playing around here. I gotta put a few more things back in the stash. Did I get everything I needed to? I love the shovel. Let's hang the spade on the wall if it lets us. Hard to use it. 10 plus levels under now. Gotta sell some junk today. And I wanted a pair of trousers to hang with Vladimir's outfit. When do mutations kick in? When did they kick in? It was a quest. Quest was the one that was Seastar just asked about. She said, did you do Triss's quest? Turn and face the strange, I think it's called. So you get a letter, and then if you do that quest, leads to unlocking the mutations. You pick up the Tomb Raider references. I don't think I did. What did I miss with the Tomb Raider references? Trousers, are we gonna... I probably sold whatever I don't think Vladimir was wearing pants. Can we just... Doesn't sound like Vladimir to me to be wearing pants, so... Let's, Don't mind me. Ah, you can have the trousers I was gonna put on there. Hang the Griffin set. I didn't even make a top, so it's gonna be authentic, no top. Is it gonna let me hang? If I don't start with the top, it might not let me hang any other pieces. We'll have to fake it and give it something else. Bob going directly to lurk. Work on, Bob. Good to see you. Cheers. We'll give him the Caremore and armor, the top we start with. Yeah. Again, sorry about the late start. Had a 3-hour phone call. Was not planned. Okay. That is not exactly the Griffin set. Vladimir, random pants, boots. New Moon, Vladimir, Witcher. Bit of a Franken outfit, but... Is that you drinking who's getting drunk? Oh, it's, what's her name again? Margette?
Tasty.
It was the white.
So wonderful.
Finally enjoy food again. All right, BB, I got money for you.
How might I be of service, sir?
Take my money, please.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Pretty good. Just more to the grounds. What
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendid...
Do I have to go to the basement before having him do more?
Now
Does
that
that...
the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds?
Doesn't mess things
Perhaps
up, does it?
renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
Roach deserves a roomier stable. Herbs in the garden. Can we do both?
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together.
He needs a nice
And
stable.
since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best.
Stamina
Let
bonus.
them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Rubbery,
Good
you
idea,
say.
Barnabas Basil.
Thank you,
Herbs there
Barnabas
will save me
Basil.
hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will.
I remember the zip
We
line.
shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
All right, point taken. Someone was there before you. Someone small enough to squeeze through cracks, climb walls, shoot arrows, use zip lines and pickaxe. Good with puzzles. All clues of a Tomb Raider having been there. Yeah. Hey, no, I didn't think of it at the time. Take all
Feels
my
like
money.
By investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established.
Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon
It's
racks.
best maintained.
Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint.
Object
on the
in
walls
motion
would do
stays
much
in
to
motion,
improve the
sir.
guest quarters.
No credit for partial answers. Until acted upon by an outside force, sir. Bed. More weapon racks, armor stands, guest room. About a better bed.
Thinking about buying.
I realize things are getting pricier, but the bed shouldn't really cost more than a new wing.
Excellent idea.
What do you think he's gonna want?
In
500
profession,
or
rest is
2,000?
Supremely important. But
Woo!
say the word, and I shall order your
is.
bed
We've got the same ones.
Direct control.
for the court.
Here's to you, Woo. What's up? Bonus to vitality.
Order me a fine bed, please. Think
Okay.
I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed.
Greetings,
I
man.
shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow.
Look
Is
like
there
they should
anything,
flip up.
anything else?
Like Dwayne
you
Wayne.
require, sir?
There's a guest room. What did we spend so far?
Was wondering about the guest room.
We probably only
Not that
have
I'm
6,000 or
expecting
7,000
company,
crowns
but
left.
that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Trombones.
Yeah.
It's going well.
The sooner we start on that, the better.
About
I
you?
can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion.
2
Is
days.
there anything else you require, sir?
Ooh. These are 1,000 each. Let's just do them.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Maybe I would love it if you would just give me a checklist so I could have
Along the path,
everything
I've often
on
picked
the
up
list at
well-crafted,
once.
beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
At once, sir. You could also talk about each item for a few minutes.
Yes.
Anon,
Just
hi.
please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds.
We'll hang
Is
more
there
stuff
anything-
later.
Anything else you require,
Want to get
sir?
him on all the work?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Thanks, baby. There are quite a few places for paintings. To explore the basement, right? Why am I going up? Just want to look around. Yeah, I don't want to keep that hierarch Himmelfart down there, but we'll worry about it later when we have more art. I don't really know where I'm going, but I'll find it. There. Oh, out in the courtyard. Go down from the courtyard, wine cellar, and then maybe down from there. Any places for paintings. And weapons. Caretaker's spade. Can't hang the caretaker's spade? That's why it didn't appear on the list. Too funky? I love the sound. It's now more than 10 levels beneath us. If I can't hang it, let's just stash it. Nobody buys bolts, so I just stick them in the bank. Pick up slots. I eventually plan to combine bleeding and burning runes. And everything else I'm just putting in the bank. In case we ever use them. Freezing's pretty cool. Oh. Those were in the stash before. Okay. Die. I drop in die. Drop the die. I don't know if we're gonna dye anything. Should we dye some armor at some point? We're only wearing 3 pieces. We're gonna make new Grandmaster armor at level 40? Ish. So how about this? Some of our things today, besides the basement, do the Grandmaster Armor's quest, the rest of it. We have 3 more sets to pick up. Schematics. And we can get some of that made. I don't think we'll do Wine Wars, because I want to get already taking some time before we get into any good fights. I want to get in some good fights today.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Let's give ourselves a hard save and or the basement. There's lit candles back behind the wall. Who was back here? Who lit the candles? I want to know. Can't have been too long ago unless they were extremely tall.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
No, it must have been an alchemist today because these candles are lit right here, Geralt. Mess with my head. Julius Van Gave's letter. To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius Bangave. And if you are reading these words, I am surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Banard, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. It was to that most wondrous of sciences I dedicated the most beautiful years of my life, and the table beside which you now most surely stand is the fruit of those labors of love. Solar powers. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. If you did not drop this letter after that last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus, I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words the fundamentals of the alchemy table I designed. Leaving aside all unnecessary detail, my chief discovery consisted of a formula and tools allowing for the transmutation of mutagens taken from monsters into mutagens of the more common sort. Ah! Oh, I want that! I know this sounds highly unlikely, but I have proven with utmost certainty that this is possible. And awesome. It's going to enable us to do a lot more upgrades. The workings of this transmutation are simple. One must simply make use of the table which I designed. That's all. As an expert in the arcane art of alchemy, you certainly already know your way around such devices. If you are but an amateur, a member of the hoi polloi who has by accident wandered to this abandoned place, back away, lest your ignorance do you grievous harm. You are surely asking yourself why I hid my discovery from the world, why I did not share my formula with the community of alchemists, why the fuck the candles are burning 100 years after I died. Well, let us say, I have forever been regarded as eccentric, aloof, and I have always believed it is pure chance and not men themselves that determine destiny. Furthermore, I have never sired offspring and have no desire to entrust my opus to a mere acquaintance. I thus concluded the best solution was to hide my table and trust that chance will, if my theory is correct, bring a man here who shall know how to make use of it, whom it shall delight, and to whom it will prove of great use. Whether I am right or wrong, time will tell. Use my gift wisely, and fare you well. Julius Bangave, Alchemist. Sweet! We can now dismantle. That is fantastic. So here's what's going on. We kill creatures like wraiths. We get mutagens, which function as a basic generic colored mutagen would, red, green, or blue. So this wraith mutagen would function as a green. This wyvern mutagen would function as a red, and so on. So we get a ton of those. But we can't use those for the new mutagen system. We have to use generic ones, and we have to have them upgraded to higher tiers. So all of a sudden these aren't useless anymore. That's pretty sweet. So can we just all of them? I don't think we need any wraith mutagens unless we were still going to make a wraith decoction. So if we wanted to, we could save one. But I mean, here, let's check here. At this point, there's only 4 decoctions we have recipes for that we're lacking. We don't have the necessary mutagen. Aracas, a Doppler, a Grave Hag. That's weird. We should have a Grave Hag. Grave Hag mutagen now. And a Succubus. We get them, but we don't need any of the ones we have. So we can convert everything. Wraith. Night Wraith. Fork Tails. Now, quite different, but those are still lessers, 5%. All right. Fork Tails. Leshen. Wyvern. Moon Wraith. Water Hag. Boglet. Watch, we'll get some new decoction recipes that require some of these, and we won't be able to make them, and then we'll have to go kill some more of these things. Catacan. These aren't... I don't know how rare. I mean, Catacan's most common, but... Necro Warriors, plenty of those. Fiends. Really plenty of Fiends. Cockatrice. Basilisk. Werewolf. Earth Elementals. Now. The graders make greater greens. We need regular greens. Make regular greens. We need lesser greens. We got a ton of those. Come back to that. Let's do all the red ones for now that we can. Reds. Always kill more if we need. Red mutagens. Require 3 lessers. This is great. Now we can make greater reds. 3. We can't quite make 2, but we can make 1 more greater red. Soon enough. Green. Blue. Menus do some weird things sometimes. Blue. Blues, some reds. Alright, so after doing the quest, turn and face the strange, we unlocked the new mutations from Blood and Wine. They require more and more as we go. This will require 3 greater reds. We only have 1. We're close to making another. We're going to require a 3rd. Also 3 ability points. Can't do that right now. However, we do have 2 ability points. We do have some green mutagens. We also have blue mutagens. And we were going to get this. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. I think my plan, if we get enough of everything, to pick up Bloodbath. We build up damage when we're not taking damage. Adrenaline Rush. A little complicated, but based on the number of enemies, when you enter combat, you get a temporary damage boost, and then it deteriorates. Piercing cold. We didn't do any of this last time either. I'm a new mutant. Total noob. When the Ard sign is cast, additionally has a 25% chance of freezing. If you get a knockdown and a freeze at the same time, they die immediately. Opponents who are not frozen get an additional 2,700 damage. So piercing cold would be pretty cool. I think I want to get the reds to and synapses. There's another tier for this. Number of researched mutations necessary to unlock 2. We're going to unlock something else in just a second when we spend these points. We're going to unlock another mutagen slot. You'll see it in a second. We'll talk about it in a second. Boom. So, signs can now deal critical hits. Critical hit chance and damage increase with sign intensity. Currently 38% chance. Deal additional 183% damage. If we kill someone with a critical hit from a sign, that would have to be Igni because I'm not casting any other damage signs. Anyways, how else would you die from a sign? Damage that goes with Ard. Alternate modes for things. I'm not much of a sign user. I've only ever done the basic Quen and a little bit of Igni. We're doing a little more Igni this time. But they might explode! So, hey. What have we unlocked here? Strengthened synapses. Improved by researching mutations. Each stage unlocks an additional ability slot. Ability slot unlocked 1. That's what we're about to look at on the other screen. Number of researched mutations necessary for next stage 4. All right, here it is. Slot in the middle. Empty slot. We can place an ability there. The ability that I'm going to place there is one of the generals. Let me move things around, and here's the reason. When you put combat red abilities together and pair them with a red mutagen, the bonuses are greater than if you mix things up. So down here, attack power 14, even if we had a greater mutagen, it would not be the 40 that's up there unless we also had combat abilities in these other slots. So we can at least take one of these out. Rage management, which I don't want to lose rage management, but we can now put that in a different slot. Can't we? No, I screwed something up. I got something wrong. What is it? I'm getting something wrong. Let's figure it out. Why can't we put anything up there? It's open. What can we put in it? I figured we could put something general in it. Place an ability here. Trying to. Rage management. Those slots disappear. What is allowed to go there? Ability. An ability. These are, so not signs, combat, what, listen. Deadly counter. Oh shit, I think I know. Now you can activate. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I can't, we don't just get everything. We don't just get everything. We need the slots for them too. You're absolutely right. I was getting a little too excited, treating these like passives we had unlocked that are automatically there. We now have one slot for one of these. That was way off. Alright, first thing we gotta do is put... back. I'm losing my rage management. So we can now choose from Deadly Counter or Magic Sensibilities, right? I want Deadly Counter. Why is that going there? So I am even more confused now. We can only activate one mutation at a time. Can we put in those slots? Or abilities. But Vent. Try this as a random strength training. Put that there. So why? did it let me do that? This then. No, but it won't let me do it with the general one. This is weird. What is it? Oh, there. Can't go there. That intended behavior? Because it just seems strange. Combat ones can be put there. The signs cannot. I don't have any alchemy to test, and the general cannot. So only combat can be put in these additional slots? Or you can only put red. Yeah, let's try that too. So if I switch this to blue, does it knocked it? I see it now. There's a little blue underline. Do you see it? I think you might have already. Blue, blue. It's underlining the boxes. Oh, all right. Rewiring. Just rewiring everything for the third time in 5 minutes. We can only have one of these at a time going, huh? One at a time, and then we get additional slots for that color. And they're red, green, or blue. There is no general mutation, so... Okay. I think Deadly Counter is going to be overall more useful. Critical hit. Chance. That's a big chance. For a lot more damage. This. Try magic sensibilities. But it's making sense, but it is a little bit more complicated than I expecting. It's fine. And I wasn't really planning on it. My goal with signs, if we burn some ability points as we level, so we can unlock the next tier, we need 4 more and things we might not use. But maybe we will use them if we get extra slots. We start spending ability points on signs. Use magic sensibilities, start spending ability points on signs, slot some new sign stuff into the middle, keep red in the other categories, 2 of which were already up to greater. Get a greater red in here eventually, so the 14 goes up a bit. But not worry about taking the sign intensity past the 40% that's over on the other side there. So we'll add additional blues in the middle. And we'll end up being able to boost Igni eventually. I think it'll work out. It's not all going to happen very fast. Puppet, alternate sign mode. What I don't use alternate sign modes except for holding Igni. I've been doing a little of the fire stream. Activate the Axie puppet mode. That back. So we get 40, 40, 14. The 14 will go up. Sign intensity, we get 40. Magic sensibilities, signs can now crit. We'll be using Igni still, so that'll crit sometimes. Maybe some people will explode. Worth it to me. That was a little complicated, though. Yikes. This is gonna be... We're not gonna see combat for a while yet, are we? What's in the basement? It wasn't just the alchemist thing, was it? Sure. Or wait. Get in a fight. Something spooky down in the basement. There needs to be. There should be. Can we get a wraith down here? Prize fiend? Something? The Hunger Game? Quest, the Hunger Game. What did we just pick up? Visit Corvo Bianco, see how Marlene is doing. Oh, Marlene. That was her name, Marlene. The Witcher had decided not to kill the White. Fortunate decision, as the monster had proved to be a woman named Marlene, afflicted some time past by a terrible curse. The Witcher had lifted the curse and learned Marlene's story. She had suffered unimaginable pain while cursed, fated forever to hunger and waste away. Geralt, big-hearted as he was, could not leave the woman to fend for herself. He invited her to stay at Corvo Bianco, the estate the Duchess had granted him in recognition of his service. Estate's major domo, Phoebe, took Marlene under his wing. The Witcher decided he would visit the cured woman several days later. Barnabas Basil. He's just been eating and eating. Mutations are quite expensive if you only use one at a time. Yeah, they are. So if you want the ones on the outside of the tree, and you can still only use one at a time, you have to buy your way past some others. You're going to spend a lot of ability points. It's a good reason to find all the places of power if you haven't, because you get extra ability points. The fact that you can, with that alchemy table, convert the mutagens you get from creatures, though, if you want all the red ones, just go out and, I don't know, what drops lesser reds. Like, maybe not drowners, but lots of enemies could now be farmed for the mutations, the mutagens that were pretty useless. Not useless anymore. Don't forget to cup the balls. Hey, Marlene.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Well, we have plenty of room. Look at all the people working, living here. Sure, we can find you some nice lodging. Stay.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality.
Want a job?
Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
You're hired.
Thank you.
No
House could use a
saliva in the
woman's
food.
touch.
I've one other thing.
He was a
I'd
white for a
like
long
to tell
time.
you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking,
Horrific.
even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen.
Hey,
Her spit-roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
no
Thought you
spit.
were
That
a
was the
lady,
rule.
Owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook. You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. I'd never expect some...
Do you fear I will cook of that?
Thought you were a lady.
Do you mean to say... Oh.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Hey, Martin. Thank you. Yeah, Thank you. I was going on for a while. I was just talking about what... I don't even know. Quests! We're gonna do quests and stuff. Alright, we need to go back to Lafarge. Get the rest. We need the rest of the locations. So let's fast travel back to town. Go pick up the rest of those. While we're here, we can sell some of the stuff that we need to sell. Clean up in town. We're going to get the rest of those. The Manticore one is up here. We'll see where the others are. Everything goes slower than planned. I haven't even drawn my sword yet today. That will happen once we go after the schematics. We've got some notice boards to pick up. There's still so much. I think we could easily spend another week or more on Blood and Wine this time through. So maybe we will, or maybe I'll interrupt it with some other game. But I don't have any plans to yet. Playing this today. I think we'll be playing this Thursday. Plan for now. Let's go to town.
Monsters are your catnip. Let is mine.
Hey, Roach. Or fast travel for Corvo Bianco.
A knight's errant?
Have you done extreme cosplay? And it's a quest. The name's familiar. I bet we did last time. I don't think we've done it this time. Doesn't ring that fresh a bell. There are a few quests we could probably pick up in town too. Let's look at the map again. 1, 2, 3, at least.
I simply won't do it.
Where are we gonna stumble into it?
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Rex, of course I don't want to miss Roach's quest, but I also don't remember when it starts where, so we'll either run into it or we'll have to talk about doing it sometime. There's no rush. No rush.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Found some.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
We don't have to give them all. Just one? Alright. Change. Let's,
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Stream cosplay is up near the Manticore quest cave. Alright. He sells Slizzard hide? Ooh, boy. We're gonna be able to make some of this gear now, then. Ah, although that's enriched dimeridium plate, I think we're not gonna want to buy that for 4,573 crowns apiece. Blizzard hide, 782. I could spring for a couple of those, but I can't spring for 3 of those after renovating the house. I just don't have the cash. I gave it all to Barnabas Basil. How about components? Let's look at the components. Real RPG day. We're not even getting into combat yet. Just menus and crafting and secondary systems. Enriched dimeridium plate requires enriched dimeridium ingots. Enriched dimeridium ingots require enriched dimeridium ore, which we can actually make from regular dimeridium ore, which we have. And from orichalcum ore, which we have a little bit of, an acid extract. Some of, not orichalcum ore. Can we make that from other? Can. All right. Let's just. That's the point. Orichalcum ore. We can make that. We can also buy for not too expensive, less than 100 a piece. Infused Slizzard hide we can make from crystals and from cured draconid leather. We can make a lot more of this stuff than I thought. Let's pick one thing. Let's pick one thing. Swords. We're going to want some new swords, right? We don't need a lot of the armor components for the swords. Grandmaster, woven, silver. We have the leather scraps. We need enriched dimeridium ingots, and we're good on the rest. 2 enriched dimeridium ingots. Total of 4 enriched dimeridium ingots. Focus on that for a minute. We need 4 of those, so we need 8 enriched dimeridium ore. We have plenty of dimeridium ore. We have enough acid extract. We need some orichalcum ore. We have 5, we need 8, so we need 3 more. Stop me if I'm screwing something up. 3 more. We're not going to be able to make it. We're going to be short. We can't buy enough. Needed 3 more. We could only make 1, almost 2 more. We needed 3 more orichalcum ore. We might be able to break something down into orichalcum. We have to look at what we can disassemble. Dismantle. Look on the right side. If we see orichalcum, get a little bit excited. Depends on what it is. We need to break down. Pretty involved. I have not spent as much time on the game's crafting systems as some people have. I mean, they're good systems. Just never really did. Been playing it here. I always feel a little weird on Twitch doing menu stuff. I haven't drawn my sword. We're Witcher and we haven't fought anything. Okay. I don't usually spend this much time not doing Witcher stuff on The Witcher. It is Witcher stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right? We can't break down what we just made. Orichalcum ingots. Have one plate that will give us one more ingot. I think we want to break down the plate. Anything else? We were trying to make gotta go back to the needed to make enhanced dimeridium ingots, which required enriched dimeridium ore. The enriched dimeridium ore needed orichalcum ore, not ingots. Ore, not ingots. We needed 8, so we need 2 more ore. Two more ore that we can break something down. We can break something down. Have these ingots, and we need ore, not ingots. Okay, let's break them both down. We only needed to break down 1. We got 4 ore for the 2 ingots. That's fine. Back to crafting. Back to enriched dimeridium ore. We needed to make 4 of these, so we needed 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2. I just fucked up, didn't I? Supposed to make those? Damn it. Which is it? God! Which was and we need just so many things to make. It was the ingots. It was the ingots. Okay, the plates were for the armor. The ingots were for the swords. Woo! Okay, that's cool. Grandmaster, woven, silver, sword. Got it. Okay. Don't make 2 of them. It just makes silver, right? Ah, my brain is melting from all the menus, but...
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I'll go right back in after I make sure. Silver. We still need to make steel. Still need to make steel.
Greetings.
Would you craft?
Of course.
One, 2. Steel. Grandmaster, woven, steel. Boom. Alright, swords are done. When we hit level 40, we'll have new swords. Chest armor. We don't have to worry about that one. At least for now. Grandmaster, woven, trousers. We would need that infused slizzard hide, which I think we can make. and an enriched dimeridium plate, which will require more ore, which I think we can get because we have a plate we can break down. We should get at least some ore. Dimeridium plate, slizzard hide. Two. Two. Plate required 2 ingots, though, huh? So we had to make the ingots anyways. That's what you were saying. 1 more ingot. The ingot would require 2 more ore. The ore would require more ore of that type, which we can only get right now by breaking something down. But we do have... Oh my god, brain melting. This will break down into ingots. Ingots will break down into ore. Crafting. Okay, the Zuzaba. One plate. Trousers. Alright, we got the plate. Now we just need 1 infused slizzard hide. And I'm almost out of crowns. Didn't realize how much I was spending on the crafting, too. Used slizzard hide. Cured draconid leather and infused crystals. 1. 2. Trousers. Grandmaster woven trousers. Crafted. Gauntlets. 1 more slizzard, 1 more dimeridium ingot. Which we can't afford stuff for, so we can make more of those. We're out of acid, we can buy acid, we can almost not buy acid, we're about broke, but we're gonna go sell some stuff. Oh, the chaos. Let's, he's got money, he's got 26k, let's sell some of the stuff we were gonna sell. Make sure we don't sell any of our Grandmaster gear. I'm trying to... Fire steel sword. It looks pretty generic. Might be cool to hang up if it's... But I bet that art is not that unique. Similar to the art for Iris, but we can actually hang Iris at some point. I don't know. Maybe we'll hang that. Crossbows. Old blinders. Cool, you'll buy some of this stuff. We got 2 of those. The quest is already done. I don't think that we need that anymore. I don't know. For Sapphire. I don't think we need to break any of these down for our current crafting, so let's just sell, sell, sell. Pure silver. Ring. Now we have a little bit more coin for a little bit more crafting. Maybe we can supplement some of the things we don't have to finish off. What did we make? Only made trousers. I was working on gloves. We got our swords, our trousers. We need gloves and boots. 1 dimeridium ingot. Enriched. We needed 1 more enriched dimeridium ore to be able to do that, and we needed acid to be able to do that. Grandmaster Woven Gauntlets, incoming. Boots! Grandmaster Woven Boots. We need 1 infused slizzard and 1 plate. Not ingot yet. Needed ingot to make the plate, or 2, but plate. 1 plate, 1 slizzard. So slizzard first. Fused slizzard. We need cured draconid leather. Cured draconid leather we can make. Use slizzard hide. Good. Dizzy yet? Enriched dimeridium plate. We need 2 dimeridium ingots. Means we need 4 dimeridium ore. Gonna be short acid unless we just buy one of the dimeridium ore. We could buy 3 of those. 3 orichalcum ore. Be able to craft that. And then buy 1. So would we be able to afford that? 1,144 plus another. It's going to be so close. And then we might be short, but we need to actually craft the other. Let's screw it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Buy 1. We're short. Okay, we're short. We're a little short. We're short like 100 and something. Hey, Shags. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just we're thinking hard today. We're thinking hard today. Close. I would buy the acid and that instead if I could, but he doesn't have any more acid. Acid extract. Can we get acid extract from dismantling anything? That's the thing. Good ashes or a flash of green. Acid extract. You're deep in thought. Allow me to distract you. I can take it. What's happening? Oh, I saw it. Acid extract. Look at that.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Woo! Haha, Shags. Nice. Nicely played. Well played, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your sub and support. Cheers to you. What did I just do? I don't even know. I clicked on some things. Happened. Some stuff happened. Thank you, sir. Travel Ron, thank you for the auto host. Good on you. So, you know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that means? We are getting close here. It was the plate we could not make, but now that we got the extra acid. 2 for the 1. Okay, we can buy the 1. We can make the 1. We can now make the ingot. And I can't afford the 448. I can't afford the plate. Can't afford the plate. Oh, we're so close. We're gonna need some more coin. No! Anybody exchange coins like Vimy? Anybody in Toussaint who does that? Oh, so close. Working on boots. We were doing the boots last. We got the gauntlets. Boots, we needed the plate. The plate's all that's left. But we're gonna need 936. We need about Yeah, we need about 1,500 to finish this off. There's one very close. Let's do it. We should get enough coin on exchange.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
So, a bank. One does count as a bank here? Bonk. It's fast travel all the way back to Overgrad, right? Oh yeah, the quest, that bank quest. There's so many good quests we haven't got to yet. Roach quest, bank quest, although that's sort of a tease. Trolley quest. Shopkeeper. So, let me hit up this other shopkeeper because we might be able to sell some of the other junk I have. Dude, we have a fair bit. You were inside.
At your service.
Oh! Oh, come on, movement. You're scaring me.
Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium of Diverse
Right off the city center.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Conquest.
Show me what you got back there.
Hey, Iceman. Paintings that we don't have money for. Oh, that's how we're gonna decorate the house. Look, they're all here. Oh. Here to sell, but now I want to buy. Iceman, happy Tuesday to you as well. But, what will we buy? Some of our stuff? Yes, we'll buy junk. Monogram DLC handkerchief. I suppose we could keep that. It's not like we're getting much for it. We haven't sold junk in a while. A few spoons. Forks. Oh, okay. Great. Can I afford to buy some paintings? But how many do we need? 9. I can't afford to buy any paintings yet, but we gotta come back to the shopkeeper and buy paintings. Yeah, Geralt is an art collector now. DLC, you can hang armor and weapons and paintings in your at your estate. One day, man, you have pleasures ahead.
Greetings. I hope your search
Save them
goes
for a
well.
rainy day.
Would you craft something for me?
We've been going. I started late, Iceman, but we've been going almost an hour and a half, and I have not drawn my sword yet. We've been doing crafting, lots of crafting this morning, and menuing, and all of that stuff. But I couldn't afford to make the plate. Now we can afford to make the plate. We make the plate. Now we should be able to make the boots. KG, you haven't even opened Witcher 3. It's alright, one day. Hi, KG. Installed but untouched. It's okay. Boots! Check it out. We have all our level 40 gear upgrades waiting for us. Grandmaster Wolven, Silver and Steel. Grandmaster Wolven, Boots, trousers, gauntlets. That's our full set. And now all we need is half a level.
These diagrams.
So let's get the rest of the
Of course.
descriptions. I'm going to ask him about these other schools.
The Griffin.
Let him talk.
What can you tell me about
I'll let him talk.
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Okay. And the bear.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensa.
Sometimes you get the bar,
took me on
sometimes
as
the
his
bar
apprentice.
gets you.
I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
That'll do. Okay.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
We don't need to hit up the bank now, but we can convert coins when we're there. There's a pretty funny quest at the bank. Tag said just off the main way, more or less. We do have a couple quests to pick up. I'll bet you one of these. So whether it's that, or that, one of these is probably the bank. So let's pick up these quests while we're here. Maybe we'll stumble into the bank. We can't really afford to buy anything else. That's okay. Then we got some coin. Let's pick up paintings and we can deck out Corvo Bianco with those. They're not too expensive, about 20 crowns a piece. A few hundred to take them back. We're gonna go after the gear, schematics, but we don't need to anymore. We can do that at our leisure. Thought we needed to do that to unlock his Grandmaster skills. He was gonna need them all. He didn't need them all. He just needed one set. Made our stuff already. Love it. Now I want XP level 40, put on our new gear, rock and roll. So a quest, any quest. We can report back to Regis. We've got the saliva from the white. Let's do some side quests. What's up, Blade Runner? it be? Only one. Hunger Game? Search for Marlene's dowry? Hope we get... Let's go look for her dowry. If we get in a fight. I hope we get in a fight. I haven't even drawn my sword in the past 90 minutes. Pick up the quest in town. Then head out east. Trastamara. You're just... How do you randomly drop in on a... Why are you going there? Why are you going there? Yeah, what kind of a question is that? Is that a priority? So determinations right off the bat. Boxes. The cosplay quest is right there between friend collars and your marker. Oh, between here and there. Extreme cosplay quest is somewhere in there. Right there where the building is. Must be there. It's as good a reason as any. Yeah, that's probably not. That's not. You're not gonna do well there. Yeah. This looks sort of like a bank. What is it? Or not? Tavern. Clever Clogs. Did anyone see the bar reviews? Kotaku did a long form review of all the bars, and someone did a long form review of all the bars in Wild Hunt. Hey, Ivric. You love the music in this city? Better than others?
Waste of breath.
Greetings, monsieur. You need something?
Oh,
See ya.
My belly.
The help you need, we cannot provide.
Labiotus wounds. Oh, I must have eaten something rancid.
Oh, possible punishment have visited us.
What's this
West,
about?
did I find it?
The notice is that
Welcome back, KG.
Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That is, no one else has bothered to take any steps, though all must hear the racket. I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
They claim they found nothing. So, noises then?
The noises, they pretty regular?
Each night, I live next door. I hear it loud and clear, as if through a horn someone had stuck in my ear. Ah! Hawk! Ooh! Firk! And then whack!
Oh,
Thud,
Dren!
as if another bear slammed pate first into a cupboard.
Know exactly what you mean.
Right then.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
death do you want? Ah. Oh, that was an update. That wasn't a whole new quest, was it? Might need to sit on the mini-map for a minute. Was? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Grab those other quests and then decide where we're actually going. We'll pull our swords out at some point today. Don't rush me. Thanks, Introbot. Now I'm sad. And I blacked out. Thanks, Introbot. Thanks.
Belly. Sorry.
Yeah, well, you did warn us your belly wasn't feeling so good. Or she belched, so... yeah. I love a good belch. Switch to Quinn in case I accidentally hit the trigger. I don't want to art the locals. Well, not by accident. If I'm going to do that, it better be on purpose. You never saw Rainy Toussaint? I don't know. I've before. At some point.
Nice tune.
What tune are you listening to, Geralt? One thing Beauclair has a lot of loot is food. I mean, a lot of good food. Dimeridium ore, one of the expensive things we needed for the crafting we were just doing. Although it was the enhanced Dimeridium ore we were making. I think we have plenty of actual Dimeridium ore. Enhanced or enriched, whatever it was. I don't think the quest I'm looking for is in this building. I'm just looting while we're here. It's a weird stream I'm delivering for us today, huh? No swords here, just for fun. There you go. Now I've drawn my sword officially. Say that anymore, but I have not. Have we ever had a Witcher stream where I went 2 solid hours without drawing my sword? Probably. Out of hundreds, it has to have happened before. Lara Doran, or Cregennan of Lod. The Lara Doran stuff is very significant to Witcher lore. Should we read this one? Love knows no bounds, the saying claims. History knows no better proof of this adage than the romance between Lara Doran and Cregennan of Lod. She, a powerful elven sage bearer of the Elder Blood, promised to the great Avalok. He, a human mage of great talent and humble birth. She, able to live centuries, if not millennia. He, likely to live no more than 70 years and 10, like each of us. They should have hated each other, scorned each other. Instead, they burned for one another with powerful love. Heedless to the war raging around them, to the condemnations and curses raining down on them from all sides, they led a humble and happy life. Soon Lara was with child. The babe born of Lara and Cregennan might have joined the best of both races, united them at long last. Alas, this was not to be. Humans considered Cregennan a traitor and a renegade. They demanded he abandon Lara, and when he refused, they decided to murder them both. Cregennan died, while Lara, still heavy with child, escaped with her life. He ran to Tretogor to beg succor and support from Sero, Queen of Redania. What came to pass? What then came to pass? Here, elven and human sources diverge, presenting two irreconcilable versions. According to the chroniclers of the Shade, her pleas did not soften the stormy Dwan hearts, the hearts of merciless and cruel humans. When Lara, pleading for her mercy, if not for her, then at least for her child, clutched unto the door of the royal carriage, the queen ordered her maimer to strike with his sword and cut off her fingers. That night, crushed by a fierce frost, Lara breathed her last sigh on a hill in the woods, giving birth to a daughter whom she protected with the fading embers of her own warmth. Human legends, however, have Sero saying, "Ask not me for grace, ask instead those whom you have harmed with your magic. Brave you were when you wrought those foul deeds, brave be you now when the pursuit of justice nears. Your sins are not in my power to forgive." In reply, Lara said, "My doom is at hand, but yours, Queen, is also nigh. Remember Lara Doran in that terrible hour, Queen. Remember her death and her curse. And know that my curse will hound you and your seed to the 10th generation will it damn your line. Wherein lies the truth cannot be said. Both versions are surely false, for both seek to blacken their enemy. Sad is Lara's end, the hate between races which Cregennan wished so badly to end, now so strong that its darkness has forever obscured the truth of her fate." Everett, a lot. A whole ton, I'm sure of it. Think there's anything you still haven't discovered? Many things. There are many quests I haven't done, places I haven't been, lore I have not read, dialogue I have not heard, things I have not seen. There are hundreds and hundreds of hours. No, there is no way I have stuck my nose in every corner. We're looking for two quest updates.
You'd best behave.
But I think we're picking up quests. One of them might be the bank. Not this. Example, you ask anything you haven't discovered. It might be a little thing, but I'm sure I've never stopped to look. This bird on the wall. Upkeeper.
Fork. Does the word mean anything to you?
Fork. Okay.
The serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank.
There's the bank
you
quest.
Need but walk in and withdraw.
That's all. We just need to
This
withdraw.
Must be rather substantial by
All we have to do is walk in. We'll be in and
Thanks.
out 5
Get
minutes
over there
tops.
first chance I get.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to show some ID,
stop by
sign
that
up
bank.
form, and 5 minutes in and out, right?
You'll find no better wares.
Two of those reportedly virtuous knights pummeled each other over the dockside wall. Apparently, they argued who would go first.
I think I shall do it.
Gonna be that guy who asked about the fork? Hold on. No. Painter.
Snow White!
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
Or Puss Peepers.
The scar!
Puss Peeps
the
will do.
frown. It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
And do we get the painting?
Don't see why
I
not.
think to hang up at
Long as it
Corvo
doesn't take
Bianco.
long.
It shan't. Never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
Portrait of the Witcher as an old man. I don't think I did that before. Everett, there's a ton of stuff I haven't done. Hang a painting of your perfect self in the dining room so all your guests can see. Marlene's dowry and on the way. Maybe we pick up Extreme Cosplay. See star that building there maybe? Said it was between Grand Collarts and Trastamara. By the house. I'm getting that larger. Where we're going. How about we do that? That one. So we got a plan. Our weight's good. We got our new gear for level 40. We're getting close to level 40. We're going to run some quests. Put on our new gear and play with it. I need a break. I'm going to take a break. It's break time. Get outside along the road. Take to that house. Why don't we fast travel Grand Collars? And after the break, we can go from there.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Very good. The soldier back there has one of my favorite Blood and Wine lines. Because I've misheard it and I still mishear it. Now I mishear it on purpose. Sounds like he's saying, oh, trolling on an empty stomach. Patrolling. Patrolling. Break hype. Yes. See you all back here in a few. Stay tuned. Boom.